Great. Well, good morning, everyone. So happy to be here again. I am going to continue sharing with you one more AI tool today. You may have heard of it. If you have, great. Maybe at the end, you can share some ways that you've used it. But if this is new to you, then even better. So let's get started. Again, this is me, just a small introduction. I'm here in English Language Fellowship in the wonderful country of Kazakhstan, specifically Almaty. And I've been teaching students from all over the world for about 14 years now. My specialty is teaching English to students that speak other languages. All right, so by the end of this session, you will have learned about Opus Pro. That is specifically what I'm going to share with you today. You will be able to use that to create a lesson for your students, saving you time and helping you to be a little bit more creative in using artificial intelligence. So again, what is artificial intelligence? Basically, it is a system that is able to think and perform like a human being. It can be used for wonderful things in education and all sorts of areas of our life. And at times it can also be a little bit scary if not used properly. So at this time, if you could, in the chat, I'm showing we have 24 participants. If you could all please share, what AI tool do you use most frequently? And is it something you use for education or personal reasons or both? Just put that in the chat. And I'll give us about 30 seconds to type in the chat, please. And if you don't use AI, put that in the chat as well. I don't use AI. Great, I see Magic School, Tree, and Brisk. Yes, those are some of my favorites. What else are you guys using? I'm sure you are using something even maybe in your personal life that you don't use in the classroom. If not, let me know. GPT. All right, so I don't see that many responses. So this is great as well, because it shows me that there's lots of room and more opportunities for us to start using AI, okay? Oh, Tarsia, I've never heard of that one. I will have to check that out. Tarsia for checking vocabulary. Okay, great. All right, let's continue. So as I said, today I'm going to show you Opus.pro. And mostly I'm going to be showing you still shots of the process of going through it. And if I'm able to, I will also capture the live process. So the website is www.opus.pro. As far as I know, it's not an application. You can just go to the website. It does have a free version. Your free version is limited though. It gave me 1 hour and 30 minutes. So for each email you sign up with, you will get 1 hour and 30 minutes. And every time you use video clips, depending on how long the video clip is, that's how many minutes they will subtract from your free trial. All right, so when you open the website, this is the first thing that you'll see. You are able to enter a video. So let me go back just a little bit. So I'm sure at times in your classroom, you use videos to help to introduce a new topic to the students or reinforce a topic, content to the students. For whatever reason, you're using videos. Sometimes we find a nice long video, but we don't want to present that to our students because our students get bored easily, or we just don't have the time in the classroom to play the entire video and continue with the lesson. So the purpose of me showing you Opus today is to show you how you can have a long video, but put it into chunks or clips to make it easier for presentation for the students and different activities you can use to help teach them using content and videos in much shorter segments. All right, so again, once you first open opus.pro, this is what you should see first. Immediately, you have the opportunity to drop a video link into the site, or you can upload something from somewhere else. They also have a few, a library that you can choose from. But I have decided, excuse me, I'll continue. All right, so as I was saying earlier, why would you want to show short videos in the classroom? Or why would you want to make your videos shorter using Opus? For one, it helps to engage the students in learning. As I said earlier, students can get bored easily if the video is too long, and this just helps to keep their attention. You are presenting new information in chunks. This also helps to keep the students engaged. Sometimes we have students with, they just don't have the ability to sit for long periods of time and comprehend long text or long videos. So putting this into chunks makes it better for those students. We can use these videos to create communicative discussions. We can turn these into speaking activities. And it also encourages discussion around trendy topics. Specifically Opus, I'll show you a little bit later how we can get students talking about the format of social media, which we know they all use. So in the United States, the month of April is Arab American Heritage Month. So I have chosen a video that represents Arab American Heritage Month for our presentation today. Okay. So that was the video, and it wasn't too long. However, I think a video like this can still be broken down for students. And I'm going to show you how we can do that. All right, so as you see on the left of the screen, this is the video from YouTube that we just finished watching. In the Opus website, you would simply, from your YouTube, click the share button, and then you would receive a link, and you would post that link into the opus.com website. Okay. Once you click Get Free Link, you would see this screen here while the website is processing your video. Okay, or at least it says it's processing your video. At that time, you will be required to enter your email address. Again, it's free, you don't have to pay, but you will have to share your email address. So once you have entered your email address and clicked continue, it will send you a code to your email address. You'll have to check your code, enter the code so that you can continue. Again, you have 90 free minutes. Okay. This website is pretty interesting because it will support videos in many languages, not just English. So you can put in a video that's in Russian. I'm not sure about Kazakh, but you can use and try videos from different languages, and it will still do the same process for you. And it also takes videos from many different sources, not just YouTube. All right, so once you have officially registered, it will ask again for that link. So this is the screen on the left that pops up. And I re-entered my YouTube link here. And then click Get Clips in one click. It does process the video, but it shows you a preview just to make sure that's the video that you actually want. You can change the captions to your video to another language, which could also help with language development in your classrooms if that is something you're interested in doing. You will also be asked for the purpose that you're using. I chose business, and then I clicked the button for education as my industry. And then there will be several other questions. How did you hear about this? Just follow the prompts. Once you've entered the information and answered the questions, it will continue to process and it will display something like this. It showed me that my 5-minute video would be an estimated wait time of 12 minutes just for the video to load, which in my mind is much longer than most AI services or options. However, if I was to go through that video on my own time, and go and select all the different start and stop points that I wanted to share with my students for a particular lesson, it would definitely take me more than 12 minutes to do that. So either way, it saves time. However, I was pleasantly surprised to find that it only took 4 minutes. The video was ready in 4 minutes. So what does Opus do for you? Once it finished uploading the video, it broke my video into 8 different parts, 8 different clips. So here are the first 3. As you can see, each one has its own heading. These were AI generated headings. And you can see a preview, a video preview for each clip. And you can even see the time limit for each video clip. Okay. So for each video clip, let's take one of the samples. If you look down below the video preview, you are able to share these videos. So let's say, for example, I wanted to use the same 5-minute video clip about Arab American Heritage Month for my students, but I wanted to use the jigsaw method. You may be familiar with using jigsaw for reading lengthy text. This is where we assign small groups, and each group only reads a certain portion of the text that is assigned to them. And once everyone has read only their part of the text, we have an expert from the group go out and representative from each group, and each person talks about what they read in the text. That way the whole group now knows about the entire lengthy article without having to have read the entire thing. With this, we can do the same thing with a video instead. So because Opus divided my video into 8 parts, I could assign small groups or pairs or individuals to just a specific video clip. So as I said, you can share the video. So I could share only this video clip with certain students or certain groups in the classroom, while I share other clips with other students, because I only want them to see that in particular. It can be downloaded. So once the video is downloaded, you can also send it out, or make this a homework assignment if not in class. And you or the students can edit the video, which would just be to change the subtitles or the speed of the video. Okay. So as you can see, there's a rating here. What is this rating for each of the videos? This is AI generated, but this is where I was speaking about you can have discussions or have the students discuss trendy interface with these videos. So AI has generated a rating for the hook of each of these videos. If you're familiar with a hook, that's like the first line or the first few lines of a paragraph or a topic to catch the interest of the reader or the video viewer. So the hook has been rated, the flow, how does the video flow, how engaging is the video, and then what is the likelihood of it actually being trendy. So AI generated these ratings, but your students who are very familiar with these things can have discussions about these. Would they rate it the same? Would they rate it differently? And why? So you'll see a short description of what that video clip is about. Okay. And as I said, a good idea would be, you can use this in many ways, but the first one that came to mind for me was to use these videos in the format of a jigsaw style learning. All right, so just to get your ideas or your opinion, we'll skip that one. This should be updated. We're not using Twee, we are using Opus. So just any ideas how you could use Opus in your classroom? I've recommended one way, but perhaps you have better ideas or just something different. Would you please put something in the chat of how you could use Opus in your classroom? Also, if you feel this is not for you, you would not use it in the classroom, share that with me as well. Please type in the chat. It is free up to 90 minutes worth of video clips. So let's say it's free. You could do several videos for free. How would you use it in your classroom? We have a very quiet group today. All right. Again, I'm just sharing information. So if you feel that you would not use this, that's fine. That is totally fine. I'm just sharing an option. But I would like to know if you could please type in the chat box. I don't think I would use Opus for my classroom. Just explain a reason why you might not. Okay. I see someone says they could use it to motivate students using trendy methods in the classroom. Yes, definitely. Yes, to show a new theme. That's great. You could introduce a new topic to the students, a new theme, help create some background knowledge if it's something they've never heard of before. That's right. And for communicative situations, yes, it gives students a great opportunity to have discussions. And of course, if you were to think of using it in the classroom, you would want to practice it on your own before you presented it to the students. Yes, you would. Mhm. Okay, great. All right, thank you. All right, well, I hope that this was helpful, that it's just one other tool, one other artificial intelligence tool that you can put in your, your purse of resources or in your back pocket. Try it. It is free to start. Um, just try a few things using it, different videos that you might want to use as topics for the students. And, just I would love to hear how you use it and if it is effective or if it is not effective or what you would do differently. Okay. All right. And just so you're aware, the video that I used, this is the link today, and the Opus.pro is the actual website. As I said before, as far as I know, it is not a uh, application. It may be, but I only use the website version. Okay, so you've already told me how you might use Opus.pro in your classroom. Okay. So just AI in general, what things in the classroom would you like AI to do for you in the classroom? If you wouldn't mind typing something in the chat. Yes, video presentations, discussion. Okay, so AI can maybe be used to assess speaking and give feedback, preparing for language tests. Okay. Quizzes, like creating quizzes. Great, great. Yes, my favorite benefit of using AI is saving me time. So anything that helps to save me time in the classroom, whether it be creating quizzes, creating any type of task for the students that I don't have to start from scratch, is great. And lesson plans, definitely. Definitely. Well, thank you to all that participated in the discussion and the chat. That really is helpful. Do you have any questions? Any questions about what I have presented today on Opus or artificial intelligence?